Hey guys, we're back. I just heard the Fickle Pickle commercial. That makes me laugh every time. We're just like saying Fickle Pickle. You gotta go to the restaurant just for that alone. Alright, we are back. Thank you so much for hanging tight with me today. Sorry about that. Thank you for hanging tight with me today. I hope you enjoyed what we were talking about with the book. And like I said, I would love to get your feedback on that. So again, email me at dishingwithdonna@gmail.com. Switching gears and introducing my sponsors, Robin and Eric from We Sell Restaurants. They are right here beside me. Hello. Are we having microphone problems? No? Okay, good. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear myself there for a second. How you guys doing?
We're doing great, Donna. How about yourself?
Fantastic.
I'm doing good. Thank you. You're making it through all this pollen and the allergies?
No.
You know, there's great medicines out there, folks. Go get it.
I think it was
last
week when we were all together at the event when we were doing the live broadcast, and the wind was so crazy last Saturday. I think I woke up the next day and it was just all in my head the next day. I was terrible. Anyhow, what do you guys have on the menu? No pun intended.
Well, you know, Donna, we just returned from a trip to the islands, and we were amazed to find so many Americans, so many British citizens and Canadians living abroad. So it seems like that Cheeseburger in Paradise is more than just a Jimmy Buffett song title. It appears to me it's a lifestyle for a lot of people.
Yeah, you know, Donna, even when we travel, you know, it is a lifestyle for us, what we do, and we're always on the lookout for news and information about the restaurant industry. So it's no surprise, even when we went on vacation, we were still talking to the locals and the restaurants, and we ran into Jim from Jimbo's Restaurant, actually Jimbo's Mesquite Grill in St. Martin.
Okay.
And very interesting story. Guy arrived in St. Martin just to come and visit in 1998, and believe it or not, 3 months later, this guy moved everything: his cat, motorcycle, even his waterbed.
A waterbed. I haven't even heard of a waterbed in forever.
Yeah, well, keep in mind that was back in 1998. So these were still out in style then. And the guy just had a series of odd jobs, and you know, about a year later, he opened his first restaurant on the island called Jimbo Lolo, and he operated a great business. And then Hurricane Lewis came, and what happened is everything was destroyed except a bottle of Jägermeister.
Uh-oh, Jägermeister was withstood.
So the good Lord was looking for him and gave him a sign. He must rebuild. And upon this bottle, he rebuilt his kingdom.
Oh my grief.
It was very interesting. So he didn't get discouraged, and he managed through hurricanes, through the change of being an expat, and to open a new restaurant. It was Jimbo's Mesquite Grill in early 2003. And he also opened just a couple of months ago, right next door, an Italian restaurant called Valentino's.
Okay.
Which was a beautiful place. Jimbo's beautiful place, open air dining with a bar and everything. Unbelievable place. Love native trees. It's mini paradise.
And you guys are some hard critics.
Yes.
You know, you're the experts here, so if you're really impressed, it's got to be good stuff. What else did you see?
Well, in another example, there was Canadian-born and self-taught chef Julia Purkis, who ended up on St. Martin and followed her passion. She serves up these small plates in a raised platform. It's like a treehouse in the rainforest of St. Martin.
Okay.
And we had a great time there. We enjoyed a number of small plates. And, you know, she says she takes her inspiration from their surroundings. So the food was great and very unexpected.
So a lot of local flavors probably that she's taken from the environment around her. Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, very interesting. You know, when you look at all that, Donna, you know, we ask a lot of people, well, what causes you to move thousands of miles away from your native land, give up everything you have, and take this plunge? And, you know, a lot of reasons to want to operate a restaurant in Paradise is the lifestyle. That's what people said. We wanted a better lifestyle.
You know, making the decision to buy the restaurant is the stressful part, but people coming from countries like the U.S. or Canada or Britain, where it's a very high demand industry and a stressful operation, nothing can be further from that when you are cooking up your own creations on island time. You know, there's a certain level of indifference to service, and trust me, we had to reset our clocks for that. You literally have to reset your clock to Paradise plus or minus however long it takes to get the food to the table.
It was very interesting. One example of that, we got to a restaurant 10 minutes before they opened. They're like, we don't open for 10 minutes. They didn't care.
They didn't care?
They did not care. I mean, they just like
whatever you're
have a cocktail, go take a walk, but come back.
And you did.
And we did, and we came back, and the food was fabulous. But, you know, the second response we got that was interesting was the freedom of oversights and regulations. As we
freedom of regulation?
Oversights and regulations, which is very interesting, because you take the city of Atlanta, for instance, or anywhere, you know, I mean, you have the health department, the fire department, the building department, food safety handling, liquor handling, alcohol licenses.
Right.
A lot of that stuff, it's not as regulated in other places. So the results of that is they can focus on their foods and their restaurant, the actual operations of the restaurant and the food, which is what people love about. So that was very, very highly big comment we have from the restaurant owners down in St. Martin, that they were actually say, hey, I can actually cook and serve food and take care of customers.
That's the thing. An operation on a tropical island can actually bring back the pleasure of the palate without all this oversight from the state. Food, again, takes center stage.
I agree.
And the final reason we discovered for buying a restaurant is it's hard to get back to basics. It's a fundamental human need for many people to relocate for a simpler lifestyle.
It wasn't uncommon in the islands to see that chef come out of the kitchen. He's wearing a pair of shorts. He'll pull up a drink, sit down at your table, shares the experience with you. There's no starched chef's uniform, no hat. There's just simply the breaking of bread between friends, which is like the basic human element that a restaurant facilitates.
Why can't we bring that Paradise Restaurant feeling here?
Well,
what is so hard about that? Why is it when we go on vacation, you experience everything that you guys are talking about right now? It's just like you could have brought that back with you.
Well, we just need to find a restaurant owner or operator out there that wants to operate their own Paradise-style restaurant here in Atlanta. We can help them find the space.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, and for those of you listening that, always have dreams, so, my dream is to own a tiki hut on the beach, and serving cold beverages. Believe it or not,
I'll share your dream with you.
There you go, and there's
Okay.
a lot of people out there. We hear it every day, Donna, and, it's a lot easier than you may think, okay? A reputable business broker, like, for instance, We Sell Restaurants, can help you either in the U.S. or abroad to help you facilitate that process and get your dream, started.
Absolutely.
And on the flip side, if someone wants to come to the United States and they're still very desirable for folks to relocate here, you can buy a restaurant and actually kind of get this shortcut route to citizenship. We can expedite that route with what's called an E-2 visa with the purchase of a restaurant.
Oh, wow, that is fascinating, really.
Yes, and there's information about that on our website at WeSellRestaurants.com. We often blog on these topics, so you can see that at WeSellRestaurants.blogspot.com. Atlanta Restaurants for Sale, we're about to add in international restaurants for sale. So if you have questions about how to buy, sell a restaurant, or anything about the restaurant industry, email us at eric@WeSellRestaurants.com. And don't forget, we're on Twitter as Sell Restaurants.
Nice. Well, yeah, welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm glad you had a fantastic vacation. Now, tell me, just really quick before we go, which was your favorite restaurant, or what was your favorite foodie experience on your Paradise vacation?
I would vote for the rainforest because the setting was amazing. The small plates were delicious, and you were up almost like in this treehouse environment that just brought out the kid in you.
I want to go. It's almost like Peter Pan, or not that, Swiss Family Robinson. There we go. What about you?
Mine was a restaurant called L'Oiseau Rare, which is rare bird in English, and I got to sample for the first time in my life kangaroo steak.
Kangaroo steak?
And it was good. It was very good.
I don't think kangaroo steak is in our book that we were just talking about. Well, guys, thank you so much, and they'll come back next week. Guys, do not go anywhere. There's still so much more to come, and some amazing giveaways, like I said, are next. Promise. As soon as we get back right here on the Dishing with Donna show.